do it in front.
Oh, I got you.
So maybe just
You got a new date.
What do I have to do? I don't want to interfere.
Hey, is this thing on?
It is on.
Is anybody in the building too? Yeah.
So it's on. It's on.
Test, test. Hello.
So we have a little surprise for you tonight.
For me?
And I have a stand-up comedian here for you when you guys chose during COVID. So let me introduce to everybody Miss Lily.
All right, thank you, thank you. I don't know, did everyone hear my name? Serenity Jones.
Serenity. Hello, Serenity.
Hello, hello. It sounds like what, a stripper or a black girl? Somehow I feel like my parents knew I was destined for the stage.
Yes.
You know, my parents took my white privilege away right out the gate. So I've been doing the whitest thing possible, calling the cops on all my neighbors. Sarah, Sarah, happy 21st birthday! Sarah, what are you drinking down there?
Everything. This is Tito's Sprite Cranberry, but I could take whatever.
My type of girl. Oh, I'll buy you. You're gonna hear about the drinks I like to drink, though. I'm gonna tell you all about them. They write songs about you, you know, Sarah.
About me?
Yeah, there's a song. There's a big
I
song.
heard you.
All right, all right.
Sarah
And
smiles.
we have a lot in common. Sarah, we have a lot in common.
What?
I understand that you like to date unavailable men. We're not gonna roast you too hard, baby.
No,
It's
you
okay.
can. It's
Oh.
But yes, we like unavailable men.
I like unavailable men too.
And baby daddies.
Oh, I like baby daddies that don't have custody of their kids. Those are my favorite baby daddies. Excellent. So, thanks for everyone for coming out during Corona. Give yourselves a round of applause. Corona's been a really tough time, and to do comedy during this time, people ask me all the time if I'm worried about catching Corona. The only thing I ever catch is the Irish flu and the Colombian cold.
Catches the clap all the time.
I think it's because I'm on so many antibiotics for chlamydia that I don't have to worry about catching COVID. You know, it turns out COVID-19 is exactly how I like the men in my life. 19 and Asian. I'll tell you, I did learn a few things about myself during the pandemic, and we were in lockdown. I learned that I can't burn calories just by rolling over. So I started doing sit-ups every day when I got out of bed, and sometimes more if I took a nap. But I feel like I should have known that it was going to be a really shitty year for a few different reasons. The first reason is because I got diagnosed with diverticulitis. It's a stomach issue here. It's a stomach issue, okay? So I have issues with food and stuff. So I learned two things about myself. One, I really am full of shit. And two is that I'm a squirter.
Oh! Woo! You go, girl.
Oh, yes.
Yeah! They banned menthol cigarettes in the state of Massachusetts. So fuck that! You're right. Fuck that, Sarah. I've been smoking Marlboro Reds with a cough drop.
Yes.
It's a good idea. I know. If you're ever in a pinch, ladies, that's my hack trick.
What kind of cough drop?
The menthol ones. The menthol cough drops. Ladies, I even I went so far as to go get a sponsor. Diverticulitis acted up. I didn't even twerk yet.
Yay! I love that.
So I went out and got a sponsor, trying to clean myself up. She's in a wheelchair, so I can't get past the first step. Cheers. I feel like these were warning signs. Like I get warning signs at the local CVS down the road. I'll get butterflies in my stomach right before I shoplift. Any weed smokers out here? I understand there's a few of you that like to smoke weed, right? Now I started smoking weed not to get high, but because I cough so hard I do a Kegel. Look at the lost face on these guys. They never find that, do they? They can never find that spot. Look at these guys. They look horrified. We're just getting started, fellas. I did all this because I've always wanted a sugar daddy. I've always wanted...
Let me know when you
Right? I've always wanted a sugar daddy. I've always wanted someone to take care of me. I just had no idea it was going to be the government. I think some of you bitches have the same sugar daddy, which is why I just went down to an allowance. So before COVID, I used to sell my eggs for extra cash.
Great gig. I've never done it, but
Oh, yeah.
I should do it.
My shit's expired. You can't get that much for eggs that have alcohol fetal syndrome. However, Planned Parenthood ponied it up for them. They didn't care that those eggs came out with a DUI.
They don't worry about that.
They didn't care. So I had to get rid of all that extra baby weight, girls. So I tried a bunch of diets. I tried bulimia. I love that diet because you can eat whatever you want on it. I just have a bad gag reflex. Yes. And then I went vegan for a little while. They kicked me out for cannibalism. So, even with the bad gag reflex, I'm not a quitter. I'm not sure if they were more mad that I had meat in my mouth or that I milked the cow. Don't spit that out, sweetheart. But then I found these little diet pills. They are amazing. It's the only thing that's ever worked for me. They're called Adderall. Ladies in the back, do you have any? I feel like those are faces of girls that abuse Adderall. I'm going in your pocketbooks later. So I know that these pills are working. It's like, a big shocker. I date black guys. Thick white girl likes black guys. Hey! But I know that... Guilty. Now, I know that these pills are are working because like random white guys are coming up to me and talking to me. Random white guys that look like they'll take me in the woods, leave me in a ditch without a kidney, just like this guy. Just like this guy. Well, he even looks more like it when he takes his mask off. Ladies, I even had a metrosexual guy try to get with me. I just wasn't sure which one of us was gonna be the man. And let me tell you, the first time I saw his dick, I felt like it needed seasoning.
Actually, you know what?
And when he asked me to spit on it, girls,
I don't know.
I missed. Ladies, ladies, it's really important to watch your drinks tonight. Because guys have came up with a combination of roofies and the morning after pills. They're actually putting those in our drinks.
The morning after in.
Yeah, roofies. You know, I eat roofies for breakfast. I sprinkle my Adderall on top of them. So when it happened to me, I knew how to handle the situation. I slipped him a Viagra and a laxative to fuck the shit out of him. Turns out I'm not the only squirter. Turns out I'm not the only squirter. I think that those pills gave me a little bit of constipation. Yeah. Because, you know, I was like in the bathroom, like pushing and shoving, and I was like, I'll never eat another roofie morning after pill again. But then I shit. My ass knew what a gangbang felt like. So for $2.99 on Pornhub, you can know too.
That's where I'm going tonight.
Woo, to Pornhub? Or to gangbang? Can I come with you? Yes.
I'll give you my number.
Oh, I love it, I love it. So, it turns out that metrosexual guy that I was seeing is really, really into pain. And, you know, during quarantine, I watched a ton of free porn. I learned about the fish hook. Does anyone know what the fish hook is? I'm gonna take it this for table up front knows what the fish hook is. Typically the fish hook is he's shoving it in his ass and that, but you know, like that's a little too personal for me. So I thought it'd be a great idea to fish hook him in his cheek.
That sounds good.
Our code word, our safety word was Cheerio. When I did that to him, all I heard was, here we go, here we go, here we go.
You're 21 now, Mom. That's awesome. Good job.
Ladies, I was at work the other day at the Park Grill,
bald head from over there.
and I heard a parent that was talking to their child, saying that there's gonna come a time where you're gonna fall. This child's taking a gym class. I'm not telling who, Jessica. I'm not telling who. But there's this child is taking a gym class. He's taking a jumping class, and the mother says to the child, "You know what? There's gonna come a time where you're gonna fall down and you're gonna hit your head and you're gonna learn your
I got some
lesson."
good shit too.
And I was like, holy shit, that's some parenting I get down with. But only because I put a dog down
You're the
once.
best.
Girls, they're jokes, they're jokes. I didn't really put my dog down. I have my dog. I have my dog. My dog was actually just missing for like the past month because Nancy made me come to work instead of looking for it. But she just came back. But I had my dog up on like the lost dogs, the lost pet sites up for about... We both did, all right? Whose show is this? Oh, she's mad. No, No, but Nancy did help me get the dog back. She did. But my dog was up there for about 15 minutes, and some thunder cunt came in there saying, I see this dog! I see this dog running the streets all the time. I'm like, oh my God. And then people commented, is your dog chipped? Has it been to a vet? And I was like, no and no. So now I have dog TCF in my life. Like when the dog came home, I like literally like some fear went over me, like somebody's gonna come take this dog, like some sort of authority.
Again?
Again.
No, I'm kidding.
Again. My dog was dog napped. Randomly got dropped off last week, and it was a Spanish couple that dropped him off, and they said they just found the dog, but that's bullshit because the dog's doing the bachata now. So girls, in my real life, I'm a waitress. Right. Right with me. Then, and if anybody that comes out here that has a food allergy or modifies your meal, there's something you need to know. The guys in the kitchen, English isn't their first language.
They're like, no cheese.
Yeah.
Put cheese on it and take it off the lettuce.
Like, they think my name's Gorda, and I'm pretty sure it means gold-headed girl. Oh, somebody failed Spanish. It took a minute to click, huh? You know, working in this profession, people feel like they can come up to you and say whatever they want to you. Yeah. Like, I've been asked when the baby's due. Like, thanks, bitch. I didn't already want to kill myself. Now I do. But before, I used to just answer and say, like, no, I'm fat and feel bad about myself.
Yes. Go with the baby, you'll get more tips.
That's right. I tell them I just lost the baby.
Get that money.
I don't tell them I sold the baby to Planned